Hi, I'm Dr. Anjana Singh and I've got the coolest job in the world. Why? Because I work so close to nature and I use science to understand nature.
I'm Freddy Pastorelli. My job as an environmental monitoring specialist consists of collecting data and samples and also monitoring a range of parameters. I'm lucky enough that I get to work in a really beautiful, pristine and complex environment, lots of different ecosystems.
When we carry out some depot development activity, we have to design monitoring programs to make sure that the activity that is being undertaken is sustainable, that we are taking good care of the environment. So in the field of ecological monitoring, it's very important to have set metrics or parameters so that the results that are coming out of a condition assessment can be compared to anywhere else in Australia or even globally. We have got this fantastic program called the Big Six, in which we provide information on the iconic marine species in the harbour, which are the shorebirds, the marine turtles, the crab, fish, dugongs, dolphins. We do monitoring of population estimates, like where they are, how their number changes over the years, how many turtles come here to nest, what are the main causes of injuries to those turtles when they are coming here, what are the foraging areas for the turtles. And for the birds, we had a wonderful program spanning for 10 years in which we have been monitoring the shorebirds that visit the areas from as far as Siberia, from as far as Alaska. They come to this port, they use the mudflats here, and then they go back again. And they have generated a lot of information that we are trying to give out in the public.
So there's a lot of different components that I look after and that I monitor when I'm out in the field. So we just arrived to one of our water quality monitoring location, and we have a multi-parameter sound underneath the buoy. And as you can see, so it's actually trying to take a reading now, and the wiper is wiping the sensor to clean them before it takes a reading. So we have pH, DO, turbidity, and EC, electrical conductivity and temperature. So just doing a quick check.
So when we go out and understand these habitats, it makes it easier for me to implement methodologies or controls so that we can care for these environments, so that we can make sure that these environments also thrive amidst our port development work that's going on.
As part of my job, I work with a lot of interesting gadgets. For example, drones to do mapping and general imagery, and also to map areas which can be hard to access. We have deployed several settlement arrays in our harbour. They're going to give us biological samples that will be analysed in the lab with molecular techniques. By amplifying the DNA, we can determine what species we have. And since we've been undertaking this monitoring, we have not detected any invasive species. Over here we have the ADCP, the Acoustic Doppler current profiler. They have a transducer up at the top here, and this instrument is sound-based. Based on the echo and the echo shift, it can measure current, velocity, direction, and also wave height using pulses of sound. To measure the sediment size of suspended particles In water, we use an instrument that is based on laser diffraction. Over here, it has like a cell where the laser comes out, and then whatever is in this space, the laser is gonna bounce off and be deflected by the particles that are suspended in the water. There is a complex algorithm in the instrument that then calculates volumetric concentrations of what we have in the water column. So we're just trying to understand how the sediment move and behave in our port.
To be able to do this job, you need to develop your observation skills and awaken your curiosity. Just go out into the gardens. Look at the plants, look at the flowers, look at the swooping magpies. Do you know why they are swooping? They're just trying to protect their chicks. As long as you understand and develop a passion for the environment, that will be the main driver for you to progress in this pathway. And then you have got so many community engagement programs that will help you and provide you such a wealth of information. Some of these programs are Mangroves Watch, Seagrass Watch, Coral Watch, volunteering for turtle monitoring, marine debris cleanup. They will bring you really close to the environment.
Having a healthy environment is really important to me. We only have one, and this is why I love my job so much. There's so much complexity, so there's always something different, something that you haven't come across, and I can do my part and monitor and understand how things are and how to improve them.
As you can see, I am really passionate about my work. We need to keep the port operational. The ships need to come in. At the same time, we need to care about the inhabitants as well. So that's what makes my job so interesting. Development and ecology, thriving together, leading to a sustainable development. My hope for the future is that experimenting with science opens up new frontiers, and when there are problems, we can implement science to come up with a solution for that problem.